Hi everyone, I'm Frank Yost. I'm a technical trainer for KAIROS. It's an IP-based platform that allows you to work in flexible layers, compose your video very simply, and today I'd like to take you through a quick tutorial and show you just how simple it is in our layer-based system to create a mixed effect in a multi-box look. So this is our KAIROS switcher. It's an IP-based software switcher. One of the beautiful things about it is it's 100% customizable. So if you're coming from another hardware-based switcher, you can be comfortable from day one. You can lay out your panels exactly how you would and in an environment that you'd be comfortable in. You'll notice on the panel, like any other switcher, we have a full program preset capabilities here with a global T-bar. We have the ability to add up to 8 transitions on your panel. However, if you're comfortable with just your general key layer 1, key layer 2, or your DSK1, DSK2, we can configure this panel to be something that you're comfortable with. So if you're in a 2ME environment, that's how we have our panel set up today. We have our camera inputs, our MEs, and our DSKs positioned just how you would on a traditional switcher. If you want to expand upon that, that's where KAIROS can really shine. Getting into our GUI software, you can build layer upon layer, scene upon scene. You're only limited by your GPU processing. You can have, as I do today, 25, 30, 40 ME looks that you can recall in a single button press, and you're only going to be putting pressure on the system when you're outputting those individual looks. So when we talk about the KAIROS platform, we're really talking about a server, and we're using the GUI PC and our control surface to interface to that core. The great thing about our GUI PC is the interface is very simple to use. Everything's right in front of your face, and you have the ability to create, customize, duplicate, all from this PC, and all without taxing your GPU. Right now in this show, I have about 25 different ME or scene looks going on, and I'm just going to go through creating a new one very quickly. I'm going to jump to my ME directory. Currently I have ME1 and ME2 created, and I have this new scene populated down at the bottom, which I'm just going to select and quickly give a new name using the F2 shortcut, and I will name this NAB. Now that that scene is renamed and created, underneath it I have my 5 layers, so my background plus 4 layers on top of it. Let's say I want to simply create a 2-box look, so my background is going to remain black. My layer 1, I'm going to double click, I'm going to jump in and select one of my inputs here. I'll use camera 1. Now I'm going to turn that layer on so the visibility is on, it's above my background, giving it key priority. Jump over into my right hand side here, enable a transform parameter. Can now grab my transform tool and simply grab the corner and resize, reposition that box. So now if I back up and grab my select tool, you can see my full frame with the background being my green color. This layer 1 is now my blue square on the left-hand side. Now let's continue on and make a 2-box look as we mentioned. I'll grab my layer 2. I will double click and now navigate to camera 2. I'll go through those same steps, visibility, transform, enable. And now I can make a secondary box, move that to the right-hand position. Now grabbing my select tool, I can see the 2-box look that I quickly just created. So that's great, that's easy. If you're on another switcher, you're obviously starting to use all of your DVE licenses. On the KAIROS, we're really in an unlimited space. And so let's continue on. Maybe we like this look, but we want to go from a 2-box to a 3-box. I could, of course, go through all those same steps again as we've demonstrated, or like any other software, I can do a right-click, do a copy, a right-click, and a paste. So now I've pasted that secondary layer 2, grabbing my transform. I can move this position, maybe move it up a little bit, and now click my select, and I can see now I've just created a down and dirty 3-box. Of course, I would go back and clean this up a little bit, but for the sake of a 15-second demonstration, very powerful tool, very easy to get in and out of this software.